And we're back once again with the chief appraiser of Class Valuation, one of the leading appraisal management companies in the reverse mortgage space and in mortgage space overall. John Dingman, so good to have you with us, John.
Thank you, Shannon. Glad to be back.
Good to have you. We talked about the UAD form a little bit, but today I want to address something that's more specific to reverse mortgages and the type of properties that an appraiser typically encounters for an older homeowner. So let's dive into that right now because I noticed on some of the forms as you and I were going over it, it seems there's a better means, almost prompting the appraiser not to overlook issues of deferred maintenance. Can you explain that a little bit more?
Well, yeah, Shannon, there's a couple of things. One is the appraiser ideally, and to make this really work efficiently for the appraiser, they're going to be collecting data as they're walking through the property using a tablet or some sort of device to capture all of the data or collection of that data. So the opportunity to miss something is probably going to be minimized. But there's also placeholders to identify and include photos of those deferred maintenance items, very similarly to upgrades and repairs or remodels that have already taken place. And so those should be centralized and in one location. I think what is more likely to happen is either an appraiser misses something,
Mhm.
or they comment about a repair item, but it's hard for the underwriter to find it. In fact, if I'm an appraiser and I'm calling out for something in the addendum, do I even remember to check the subject to box, or have I forgotten to make that change? And so those things will be plainly viewed for everybody involved. And so I think the opportunity to miss something by either party will be negated.
So I noticed that form as your exterior or living room or bedrooms, there's a section for deferred maintenance in each one of those. Is that correct?
That's correct. So you're going to share your observations within the report and within each section. And again, if you have some sort of deferred maintenance or remodeling efforts, et cetera, you're going to include the photograph right there within that section. So once again, the underwriter can make better informed decisions regarding the collateral of that property rather than hunting for it in some sort of photo addendum.
Absolutely. Well, these oftentimes will lead to a repair set aside in some of the more extreme cases or even minor ones, maybe a porch replacement or rotting wood. But these are things that are very important for the originator to be communicating with the homeowner and setting those expectations. With that in mind, John, is there any advice you would pass on to the originator on how they can best prepare for the appraisal, especially when it comes to any of these conditions being called out?
I think it's just important for anybody to understand the property. I mean, if you're communicating with the consumer prior to or during the loan application, you should have a fair understanding of things that would be considered minimum property required repairs, right? So those things that impact the physical structure of the property, this health and safety of the habitants, right?
Yep.
And so if you ask us some simple questions, then try to get those resolved before the appraiser even goes out for their site visit. And
Yep.
some of them, Shannon, are so minor, like you really wish that they would be taken care of, and it would resolve a lot of issues on the back end. But
Yeah.
also look at the pictures and the photos that are provided to you along with their commentary. If they're aligned with the observations from the appraiser, then just look to find a way to get those repairs taken care of.